Welcome back to Grow English. Today's topic is powerful, not just for language, for life. We are talking about dreams and goals, and how to speak about them confidently in English.
Because many English learners can describe food, they can describe weather, but when it comes to describing ambition, they become quiet.
And if you cannot clearly talk about your dreams, you cannot clearly build them. Language shapes belief. Belief shapes action. Action shapes results.
Let's start with clarity. What is a dream?
A dream is a vision, something you imagine in the future. It is emotional, big, sometimes unclear.
For example, I dream of becoming successful. I dream of traveling the world. I've always dreamed of starting my own business.
Notice the structure. Common dream phrases. I dream of. I've always dreamed of. One day I hope to. My biggest dream is to.
Now, what is a goal?
A goal is specific, measurable, action-based. A goal has a plan behind it.
For example, my goal is to save $10,000 this year. I'm working toward becoming fluent in English. I've set a goal to read one book per month.
Dreams inspire you. Goals direct you.
Now let's build vocabulary, because basic language limits strong expression. Use stronger phrases. I aim to. I plan to. I'm determined to. I'm committed to. I'm focused on. I'm working toward.
For example, weak. I want to improve my English. Strong. I'm committed to becoming fluent in English within 2 years.
Feel the difference. Confidence changes everything.
Let's talk about future language. You must control future tense structures. Useful patterns. In 5 years, I see myself. Eventually, I hope to. Long term, I plan to. My long-term vision is to. I aspire to.
Example. In 5 years, I see myself running my own company. I aspire to make a positive impact on my community.
The word aspire sounds professional and powerful. Use it carefully.
Now let's be real. Dreams are not smooth. So you must know how to describe challenges. Useful phrases. One of the biggest challenges I face is, I've struggled with. I used to doubt myself, but I've overcome. I'm still working on.
Example. I used to struggle with self-confidence, but I'm actively improving.
That shows growth, and growth language is powerful language.
When talking about dreams, emotion matters. Use phrases like, it means a lot to me because. I feel strongly about. I'm passionate about. It has always been important to me.
Example. I'm passionate about helping others learn English because I struggled in the beginning.
Now your English sounds human, not robotic.
This topic is critical for job interviews. Interviewers always ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Strong answer example. In 5 years, I see myself growing within this company, taking on leadership responsibilities, and continuously improving my skills.
Notice the structure. Clear, positive, future-focused.
Here is something deeper. The way you speak about your goals reflects how seriously you take them.
Here is something deeper. The way you speak about your goals reflects how seriously you take them.
But if you say, I'm actively building toward, that is powerful.
Let's simulate a natural conversation.
Daniel, what's one of your biggest goals right now?
Right now, I'm focused on expanding my communication skills and reaching a wider audience through education. What about you?
I'm working toward building a strong learning platform that helps students gain real confidence in English.
What motivates you?
The impact. Seeing students grow motivates me deeply. That is natural, balanced, professional.
Now we move beyond basic phrases. If part 1 was about structure, part 2 is about mastery. Because anyone can say, I want to be successful. But not everyone can explain their vision with clarity, intelligence, and emotional depth.
Let's start with advanced future structures. Most learners only use I will, but English gives you many powerful tools. 1. Going to, planned intentions. Use this when you already decided. I'm going to apply for graduate school next year. I'm going to launch my business in June. This shows preparation. 2. Will, decisions in the moment. I will improve. I will not give up. This sounds strong, especially for promises. 3. Present continuous for future arrangements. I'm meeting a mentor next week. I'm starting a new course on Monday.
2.
Will, decisions in the moment. I will improve. I will not give up. This sounds strong, especially for promises. 3. Present continuous for future arrangements. I'm meeting a mentor next week. I'm starting a new course on Monday.
Future perfect is powerful in interviews and presentations. It signals planning and foresight.
Now we move to conditional language, because real goals involve uncertainty. First conditional, real possible. If I stay consistent, I will succeed. If I practice daily, I'll improve quickly. This shows logical thinking. Second conditional, hypothetical. If I had unlimited resources, I would build a global platform. This is excellent for visionary conversations. Third conditional, reflection on the past. If I had started earlier, I would have progressed faster. This shows maturity and self-awareness.
When you combine conditionals with emotional language, your speech becomes powerful. Example: if I hadn't faced failure, I wouldn't have developed resilience. That sounds deep.
Let's be honest, ambition always meets fear, so you must know how to speak about internal conflict. Advanced phrases. I've wrestled with self-doubt. I've questioned my abilities at times. There were moments when I felt overwhelmed. I've had setbacks that tested my confidence. I nearly gave up, but...
Example: there were moments when I questioned whether I was capable, but those challenges strengthened my determination. Notice the structure: problem, growth, strength.
Resilience is powerful vocabulary. Instead of saying, I didn't quit, say, I persevered. I remained committed. I pushed through adversity. I stayed disciplined despite setbacks.
Adversity is a strong word. Use it carefully. It shows maturity. Example: adversity shaped my character more than success ever could. That is high-level English.
Here is something important. People connect to stories, not statements. Instead of saying, "My goal is to become fluent," tell a story. A few years ago, I couldn't hold a basic conversation in English. I felt embarrassed during meetings. That frustration became fuel. Today, I practice every day because I refuse to stay where I started.
That is transformation language. Past, struggle, turning point, present action. This structure makes your ambition inspiring.
Let's talk psychology. Goals give direction. Without direction, motivation fades.
When you speak about your goals clearly, your brain processes them as real plans. Language reinforces belief.
If you say, "I'm trying," your brain hears uncertainty. If you say, "I'm committed," your brain hears decision. Words shape internal identity.
Let's elevate the language. Instead of simple future ideas, use visionary expressions. I envision a future where I'm building something sustainable. I want to create lasting impact. My mission is to. I aim to contribute meaningfully to.
Example: I envision a future where education is accessible to everyone, regardless of background. That sounds global, confident, professional.
When you talk about big dreams, people criticize you. So you need language for that. Not everyone believed in my vision. I received skepticism in the beginning. Some people underestimated me. I learned to ignore negative opinions.
Example: some people underestimated my ambition, but their doubt became my motivation. That is powerful framing. Section 9. Professional Goal Language. For career-focused listeners, I'm seeking opportunities to expand my expertise. I'm focused on professional development. I'm aiming for leadership roles. I'm committed to continuous improvement. I'm developing skills that align with my long-term objectives. This is executive-level vocabulary.
Let's pause for something deeper. Why do dreams matter?
Because humans need purpose. Without purpose, effort feels meaningless. When you talk about your goals, don't just describe the result, describe the reason. Example: I want to improve my English because I want to support my family and open more opportunities. Purpose gives weight to ambition.
Here's something for our listeners. Answer these in English. What is one dream you've had since childhood? What is one goal you're actively working toward? What obstacle have you overcome? What motivates you to continue? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Speak the answers out loud. Confidence grows with repetition.
This conversation feels more serious now, more intentional.
Because when you speak clearly about your future, you step into leadership over your own life. Dreams are emotional. Goals are structured. But language is the bridge between the two. And in part 3, we go even deeper. We will explore identity transformation, the difference between fantasy and execution, how successful people describe their vision, the discipline behind ambition. How to speak about failure without losing authority. And how to close a conversation about your goals powerfully. This final level will be the strongest. Same studio, same intensity, higher depth. In part 1, we built the foundation. In part 2, we expanded vocabulary and psychology. Now, in part 3, we talk about something bigger than language. Identity. Because the way you speak about your dreams reveals who you believe you are.
Most people speak about goals like this. I want to be successful. But high-level communicators speak differently. They say, I am becoming the kind of person who...
That shift is powerful. Instead of chasing a result, you describe a transformation. Example: I am becoming more disciplined every day. I am becoming a confident English speaker. I am developing the mindset of a leader. This language rewires self-perception.
Let's be honest. There is a difference between dreaming and executing. Fantasy language sounds like this. Someday, maybe, I hope. Execution language sounds like this. I've created a plan. I've broken it into steps. I track my progress weekly.
If someone asks about your goal, don't just describe the dream, describe the system. Example: my goal is to become fluent in English. To achieve that, I study 30 minutes daily, I record myself speaking, and I review my mistakes weekly. That is authority.
We was a setback, but it taught me valuable lessons. I adjusted my strategy and continued. I learned what doesn't work.
Notice something. Strong speakers never deny difficulty, but they frame it as growth. Example: I underestimated the challenge at first, but that experience forced me to refine my approach. That sounds professional, calm, strategic.
Dreams feel exciting. Discipline feels boring. But discipline builds results. Advanced vocabulary for discipline. Consistency. Persistence. Commitment. Delayed gratification. Self-regulation. Accountability.
Use these words in conversations. For example, I've learned that consistency matters more than motivation. I focus on long-term discipline rather than short-term excitement. This shows maturity.
Successful people think in years, not days. So learn to speak in long-term frameworks. Instead of, I hope it works, say, I understand that meaningful progress takes time. I'm prepared for the long-term process. I'm building something sustainable.
Sustainable is a powerful word. It suggests stability and strategy.
When leaders describe their goals, they include impact, not just personal gain. Instead of, I want to make money, say, I want to create value and build financial independence. Instead of, I want to be famous, say, I want to influence people positively and share meaningful ideas.
High-level communication always includes purpose. Purpose adds depth.
When you talk about big dreams, people may doubt you. So here's how you respond confidently. Not everyone understands my vision, and that's okay. I respect different opinions, but I remain focused. Doubt from others has strengthened my determination.
Notice the calm tone. No anger, no defensiveness. Confidence is quiet.
When discussing progress, use timeline language. A year ago, I was at a completely different level. Over time, I've developed stronger skills. I've gradually built confidence through practice.
Gradually is an intelligent word. It shows patience. Section 9. Advanced Reflection Language. Let's elevate even more. Instead of simple explanations, add introspection. I've realized that my biggest limitation was fear. I came to understand that discipline creates freedom. I've recognized the importance of resilience. These phrases sound thoughtful, deep, mature.
Here's the truth. When you start speaking about your dreams with clarity and structure, you begin to take yourself seriously.
Language creates internal alignment. When your words are strong, your actions follow. Section 11. How to close a conversation about your goals powerfully. Many learners end weakly. Don't say, "I'll try." Say, "I'm committed. I'm actively building it. I'm confident in the process. I'm focused and consistent." Closing statements create impression. Use them wisely.
Dreams without language remain silent. Goals without structure remain distant. But when you combine vision, vocabulary, and discipline, you build momentum.
And remember this: the way you describe your future reveals how seriously you take it. If you speak casually, you act casually. If you speak clearly, you act clearly.
Today, we didn't just learn English. We learned how to speak about ambition with confidence and maturity.
Practice these phrases. Say your dreams out loud. Refine your goals in English. Build clarity through language.
If this episode helped you grow, follow the channel Grow English for more powerful lessons like this.
Keep learning. Keep speaking. Keep building your future.
See you in the next episode.
Bye for now.